They say there's no such thing as a free boat, and this Hydra-Sport is proving it. The wiring is a complete disaster, but we're going to fix it. So I picked this boat up for nothing, absolutely $0. And today what we're going to do is we're going to fix the wiring and also going to replace the deck plates in the center console, because I don't want to be dropping stuff down inside of there. So let's get to it. It's like doing gymnastics, getting in here. Oh, God. Luckily I can fit. If I couldn't fit, this would be a major issue. New ones, just gonna put these in real quick. And right here, they fit beautifully. Perfect. Now I don't have to worry about dropping strippings and everything down here. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side real quick. Somebody was nice enough to leave us a rope here to go all the way to the back. Wow, look at that. What a nice guy that guy was. First step. We're gonna call it a success. This one's gonna be rough. Hang in there. We're gonna get it. If you've been following along, you saw me take the console out, and everything that I took out that matters, I hope that matters, is all labeled. And I numbered it on everything, on the controls, all the gauges, everything of that matter. And we're just gonna put it back to the way it was. We're just trying to get everything taken apart and kind of organized, what goes where, and then we'll be making it look pretty to the best of our ability. I mean, it is the old wires, but a lot of it still looks good. All the grounds, let me show you all the grounds. I had cut some. Yeah, I just cut them, and they honestly don't look that bad. I'll probably cut those off and resplice all these. And I got a new ground block that's gonna go there. So this was the old ground block that was in it. As you can tell, it's all crusty and rusty. And we're gonna get rid of that and put one of these guys in. And there's 12 terminals on it with a larger, I think that's a quarter bolt here. And we're gonna put it right back where it was. Just a little dab will do you. This is the old transducer wire. Not too sure what I'm going to do with that yet. I'll probably just leave it and leave it as like a pull cord. I don't know if I'm going to put a GPS or anything in this boat yet, because what we're trying to do is get everything working and probably sell the boat. I know it's going to have an older motor on it, and you know, we're not trying to make a bunch of money, but we're just trying to, I don't know, to me this is fun. I don't know, maybe I'm just nuts. Am I nuts? I think I'm maybe a little nuts, but I don't know, I enjoy, you know, taking something and taking pretty much garbage and making something out of nothing. You know, find that project boat and get after it. How this thing even went on there, because it doesn't even line up. It's like somebody, doesn't make sense. So It's like somebody wired this and it was like, we'll just do it like this. And then this is what happens. All right, it's another day. We got some sunlight. Had to go to work, you know, do the right thing. But now I'm gonna go ahead. We got our ground block installed right here, and we're gonna start stripping these all out and landing them here. All right, I got my wire stripped here. This is 10 wire here. It's going down into the bilge, and I got some connectors, some heat shrink connectors. Just gonna go ahead and throw that thing on there like that. Twist it on really good. Make sure you use the insulated crimper on your crimpers. Nice and tight. I got the old heat gun. I should have a little torch, but I don't have it with me right now, so I'm gonna use the old heat gun. And that one's done. It looks good. I'm gonna keep on going with all these guys. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right, got a little bit of progress. I just want to go over this Perco switch real quick. I have this one goes to your left battery or starting battery, and this is your secondary battery, and then your common goes to your motor. So when your motor runs, it charges both of these cables here, no matter what. As long as the motor's running, it's charging. Now you can run it in 1, 2, or all, and no matter what you run it in, it is going to be charging the batteries. Now, if you run 1 and say you're at the sandbar, say your battery dies, you got 2. But if you run on all and your batteries die, you're done. I'm sure you guys probably know that, but just for some people that aren't too familiar with it. And this cable here is going to the motor, so that's going to go in your common. Got this plate out of the boat. The problem is these holes right here do not line up, and the ones that were in there were way short for this switch to work. So I got some longer stainless screws here. I'm going to set this on here and line it up. Got it all drilled out. I'm not going to put these completely on there. I'm just putting one nut on there. It looks pretty good. Take it off because I have to reconnect stuff. Boom, just like that. Let's go. Beautiful day. Should be on the boat. I think we're going to take the Pathfinder out tomorrow. See, the winds are starting to die down a little bit. They have been ridiculous. I'm talking 35, 40 miles an hour. And it just gets you depressed, you know? It's all depressing. Wintertime, summer's coming. And, you know, I'm in Florida, so, you know, some people are like, oh, it's warm all the time, but I'm Central Florida, so it does get a little cold here. I mean, it doesn't get, we had a really bad freeze this year, which is not normal. So it killed a lot of our plants and stuff. But we're getting through it. The wife's doing yard work and I'm working on the boat. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Probably a bad thing for me. Bad thing all around. Probably should be helping. Trying to get this boat done though. She understands. Now it's super solid. It's not the prettiest in the world, but it is functional. So all we gotta do is hook the gauges up, hook my hydraulic lines back up, and put some batteries in here, and then we'll be ready to fire it up. What a job. It's all good. So I have the old battery trays. I ordered group 27s and I need group 24s, but they'll be here tomorrow. So I got the old ones sitting here and we're just gonna throw it in, hook everything up, try some stuff and see if she smokes. Let's hope not. Nice tight connection. All right, here we go. One. No smoke. We'll go all. Everything is on, has power. All right, let's see if we got some tilt action. Ooh, look at that. All right, so everything's on, working. We're good. Well, we got it working. We got it working. We got the battery in there. I'm still waiting on the battery trays because I ordered the wrong ones like a dummy. But the power is on, the motor turns over, there's no smoke. Thank God for that. Got everything hooked back up. And next on the list is either getting the T-top put back in or changing out that lower unit and putting a water pump in this boat. And then we're getting really, really close to a water test. If you've been following along, we've almost hit 500 subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. And if you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button. And I appreciate you more than you know. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.